So we are a little bit ahead of schedule, actually, about 10 minutes early, but we are here for the third grade game between Sycamore and Talawanda. Sycamore on their home field, actually the visiting team in this game, as they are the 5 seed. Talawanda, the 2 seed, will get the ball first. The Braves send Miller in motion. It is Cummings taking the snap. Along left sides, there is an early flag. Cummings picks up about 5 yards, but the flag is an illegal shift on Talawanda. So they will, instead of gaining 5 yards, they will lose 5 yards. So flag on Talawanda to start things, move them back. They will back at the 30 for 1st and 15. The third game of the day here. This is the third grade bracket. Talawanda, they actually kind of the opposite of most teams here. They start off fast. They usually were just before it gets to the goal line. Great effort by number 17 for Sycamore. That is Amir Scruggs. Tracks down Cummings just short of the goal line at the 3-yard line. Still picks up 67 yards, but not the 70 that was required for the touchdown, and gives the Sycamore defense a chance to keep Talawanda out of the end zone. We're just over a minute into this game, and the Braves are already knocking on the door. A big run by Cummings. And the Braves break the huddle, looking to jump ahead early. So, this is Harvey at quarterback. He hands off, and that handoff is not going anywhere. Number 64, Clausen with the carry. He is brought down by Wysong of Sycamore. So James Wysong with the tackle. So a 2-yard loss on that play. Moves them back to the 5-yard line. And is in for the touchdown from 5 yards out. Cummings got this drive started with the 67-yard run. Now he punches it in from 5 yards out with 5:43 remaining in the first quarter. Talawanda already up 6-0. So the Brave looking to add the extra point from the 3-yard line. Off to a fast start here. Behind the running of Cummings. So Harvey again will take the snap. Hand off Cummings with plenty of room on the left side. This time he gets past Scruggs and into the end zone. There is a flag, however. There's a flag down on that left side of the field where Cummings went in. It's another illegal shift against Talawanda. So the points will come off the board. The second illegal shift of the game against the Brave. And they will try again from the 8-yard line. Looks like maybe 7. So still going for the 1-point conversion. The penalty pushes them back as they huddle up. And now break that huddle. It's the expectant Sycamore defense. They're waiting. Clausen there to block for Cummings likely on this play. Harvey takes a snap. Clausen to the right. Makes one-man miss. Going for the corner. Cannot get there. Nice job by the Sycamore defense. That was Graham Welsh, it looks like, making the stop and keeping them out of the end zone for the 2-point conversion, but Talawanda still leads 6-0 with we're about 2 minutes and 17 seconds into this game. So we will get our first look at Sycamore, the number 5 seed in this matchup. The Aviators had an up and down season, regular season, but came together here at the end with a couple of upsets, beating Little Miami Green and Lakota Black to get here. And trying for another upset, they beat number 4, number 1. Now they're trying to beat number 2, Talawanda. So Sycamore takes the field. Got number 8 at quarterback. Welsh keeps himself. He bursts down the right side. He's got some room before he is brought down. A nice start for the Aviators. Haas with the stop, but not before Welsh gets into Talawanda territory. Graham Welsh with the nice run to the 47-yard line. 18 yards to start things off. Appears we might be having some fireworks in the second or third game of the day. So from the 47, another first down, 1st and 10 for Sycamore. Welsh with the running back behind him, or by his side this time. And it's going to be the handoff. Graham, I believe, brought down at about the line of scrimmage. Little to no gain. That was Grogan, Christopher Grogan getting the handoff. So it is no gain on the play, 2nd and 10. As Sycamore heads to the line, loading up that left side. That's where Welsh heads. He avoids one tackle in the backfield, moves his way upfield. Looks like Nystrom and Valentin in on the stop, or Bystrom rather, but about a 4 or 5 yard pickup for Welsh. So call it the 43-yard line, a 4 yard, that would be 4 yards. Bring up the 3rd down for Sycamore. Their first 3rd down of the game. So Sycamore this time loading up the right side for Welsh, who is by himself in the backfield, but he is going to hand off to Scruggs, who gets the first down inside the 35-yard line. Nice job by Amir Scruggs for Sycamore. He gets down to the 34-yard line, a 9-yard pickup. 1st and 10 Sycamore. We head toward the 3-minute mark of the first quarter. One of their ends needing a little shoe tie break here. Everyone else is just about ready, but well, coach's assistance for finishing that job, making sure it's done right and tight. Don't want anyone losing a shoe here. And now we are ready to go. We got Welsh and I believe, oh, nope, that's not Scruggs, or is it? I can't tell for sure. Yep, it is Scruggs going right up the middle. And picking up, I believe, another Sycamore first down before Cummings brings him down. So Scruggs down to the 20, a 14-yard pickup. Another Sycamore first down. They've been picking them up. And it's the third one of this opening drive. Whereas Talawanda went 67 yards on their second play to set up the 5-yard touchdown to open the scoring in this game. So he's go up and down the field early on. Welsh with men out to his right. He's looking that way. He's keeping himself up. Now he's looking to pass. Lets it go. And almost, but not quite. Christopher Grogan could not haul it in. So that will bring up a second down for Sycamore with 1:48 showing on the clock. 2nd and 10 Aviators. As they huddle up. No coach's assistants here. It's all, oh, there's a coach out there, excuse me. He was just crouched down to meet his players eye to eye. So Welsh with Scruggs by him this time and 2 receivers to the right. Grogan and Boyd, I believe. For Bodie. Welsh keeps it himself. He runs out to the right, just tripped up by number 21 for Talawanda. I believe that's Miller. So down to the 16-yard line, a 4-yard pickup. 3rd and 6 for Sycamore. So just about a minute remaining in this first quarter. Sycamore on the move, trailing 6-0 against Talawanda. Welsh with Grogan by his side. This is going to be against Sycamore, a false start against Sycamore. Moving back 5 yards to the 21, makes it 3rd and 11 for the Aviators. Talawanda enjoys that. Talawanda on the home side. Sycamore is actually on the visitor side here at their home field, as Sycamore is the 5 seed and Talawanda the 2 seed. Higher seed gets the home field, gets a benefit of home field. That's why Sycamore is a visitor on their own field here. So they break the huddle. 30 seconds left in the quarter. 3rd and 11. Welsh by himself with 3 receivers out to the left. He takes it, throws out to the right, and all alone and in the end zone for a Sycamore touchdown. That is number 3, Lucas Boob with the catch from Graham Welsh. And Sycamore has evened things up with 13 seconds left in the quarter. Good job by the Aviators. They had 3 receivers out the left, had everyone looking that way, and then the pass went out to the right where Boob was all by himself for the touchdown. So Sycamore has evened the score at 6 and now has a chance to take the lead with this conversion. They have 3 receivers to the right. Welsh rolls. Oh, now again with direction. Scruggs takes the handoff to the left. He's trying to get to the corner. He does just that and is in for the conversion. And Sycamore takes the lead 7-6 on the conversion by Scruggs. So both teams with touchdowns on their opening drives. Talawanda with a scoring on a 5-yard touchdown run by Cummings and a drive that took about 2 minutes and 17 seconds. And then Sycamore comes back. They score on a longer drive, a 5.5 minute drive. They get the conversion, and that is why Sycamore is up 7-6. With 13 seconds to go in the first quarter, Talawanda getting ready for their second possession. The first one started with a penalty and then a 67-yard run by Cummings to set things up here. So they break the huddle. And it looks like Cummings is going to be taking the snaps here on this drive. It was Harvey on the opening drive. And Cummings follows a blocker to the right. Breaks through, still up, and caught from behind by number 5 of Sycamore. That's going to probably be the final play of the quarter after the tackle by Tatum Craddock. And that's going to be the end of the quarter. After one quarter, Sycamore leads 7-6. So we are ready for the second quarter here. Both teams scoring on their opening possession. Sycamore adding the conversion, that's why they're up 7-6. Talawanda with an 11-yard run to start their first possession of the second quarter. This is the first of 2 straight games for Talawanda. They're here in the 3rd grade division, and they will also see them in the 4th grade division against Hamilton, a 1 versus 2 matchup. I think the only 1 versus 2 matchup we have in the game on the day here at Sycamore, at least. The other brackets in the Buckeye bracket, Northwest is playing Lakota Red at Mason, and in the Bobcat bracket at Talawanda, Beaver Creek is facing Mason White. So, but we are here at Sycamore, where it is 1st and 10 Talawanda, the 2 seed facing number 5 seed Sycamore. This is a handoff, and it's not going to go very far. Nice stop by Grin in the backfield of Bystrom. Bystrom getting the carry. And a 5-yard loss on that play. So brings up a 2nd and 15 after the tackle by Jack Grimm. So back to the 41, 2nd and 15 for the Brave. Taking a little more time talking this play over. Sycamore defense at the ready. We do have a center ready for Talawanda in their red, white, and blue uniforms. Face the gold and green of Sycamore. Cummings and everyone else checks their wristband to get the call. And Cummings, the call is for Cummings to go up the middle. And there's not much there. Grin again, along with Severson for the stop for Sycamore. Declan Severson and Jack Grimm on the stop. Back at the 41, no gain on that play. 3rd and 15 for Talawanda. They break the huddle. They send a man in motion. Back the other way. Miller takes it to the left. Gets past one man, but is not going to get much further. Grogan stopped him, and then finally cleaned up by Amir Scruggs. So a loss of 3 on that play. And it's probably going to be our first punt of the game, as it's 4th and 18 for Talawanda at their own 38. The coach and our official talking, and there is the signal that they will be punting. And so the first stop of the game belongs to the Sycamore defense. We'll run 15 seconds off the clock. And we'll move the ball 25 yards downfield. Looks like we'll be at the settle at the Sycamore 36 is where the Aviators will start it. Just 1 yard away from the standard starting spot after scores or to start the half. So down to the 36-yard line.
No, they never told me to.
And Sycamore will break the huddle. So a deep snap here to Chris Grogan, it looks like, who goes to the right and gets some yards before he is finally stopped. That was Haas on the stop. Grogan actually managed to get up to the 45-yard line, a 9-yard pickup. 2nd and 1, under 4 minutes remaining in the half. Sycamore leading 7-6 and looking to add on. Their defense just got the first stop of the game. The Aviators had a nice 5.5 minute drive that went 65 yards to score on their opening possession. This is possession number 2. And looks like it'll be Grogan at quarterback and Welsh at running back this time. And Welsh blocking, Grogan running, bursting ahead through the line, past Haas. Cummings is going to push him out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 20-yard line. Looks like maybe the 18-yard line. Christopher Grogan is getting this Aviators offense moving. They will spot it at the 18-yard line for a first down. A 37-yard run by Grogan after the 9-yard run on first down. And the Aviators are on the move. Under 3 minutes remaining in the half. Up 7-6. And breaking the huddle here. Looks like we're going to go back to Welsh at quarterback with Scruggs as his running back. Ruben Graham out to the left. So Welsh. Oh, the snap is on the ground. I think Welsh did fall on it. He got there just before Valentine and saved the possession for Sycamore. So there's going to be a loss of 3 on the play, but they still have possession. 2nd and 13. Let's head towards the 2-minute mark of the quarter / half. So the Aviators break the huddle. This time Welsh will be by himself. Grogan split out wide with Boob and Ethan even further out wide. It's going to be Grogan getting the handoff and breaking through, cutting back, and he is in for the touchdown. A 21-yard run by Christopher Grogan. A big drive by him. He had runs of 9:37 and capping it off with a 21-yard touchdown run with 1:32 to go here in the second quarter. Sycamore now leading 13-6 and looking to add on another point here. And the Braves, if nothing else, entertained by the music. Jumping around as they wait for Sycamore to break the huddle for this conversion attempt. Welsh with Scruggs by his side. Grogan out to the right. It is going to be a handoff to Scruggs, who goes up the middle and in for the conversion, extending the Sycamore lead to 14-6 with 1:32 left in the half. So 132 left for Talawanda to try and do something about this 14-6 deficit they face here in this is the third grade division of the Bearcat bracket, Gcyfl playoffs. One of 3 games going on currently. We also had yesterday in the third grade division, Kings Black upset number 1 Mason 13-12. A big upset there at Nippert Stadium. Also going on now, Northwest and Lakota Red in the Buckeye bracket at Mason. And in the Bobcat bracket, we have Beaver Creek White and Mason White at Talawanda. The Talawanda team is here at Sycamore, taking on Sycamore, trailing 14-6 with 1:32 to go in the half. 1st and 10 for them. They start their third possession. First one was a touchdown. Second. This is Harvey handing to Cummings, who gets a few yards before Grimm again, with help from Welsh, on the stop. Jack Grimm and Graham Welsh. So Talawanda out to the 39, and we're going to have a clock stoppage, a timeout by Talawanda. So that timeout comes with 1:14 showing on the clock. They're first. I believe the Brave have 2 more timeouts they can take advantage of here. Still have a long way to go, 71 yards from the end zone. They had a good first drive behind Cummings, who ran 67 yards on their first snap after a fall. There was a legal shift actually on the first play. I guess you would say was the 67-yard run, and then 2 plays later after a loss, Cummings finished it off with a 5-yard touchdown. Sycamore has managed to slow him down a bit. He did start the next drive with an 11-yard run, but after that, they bowed up and forced a Talawanda punt. Sycamore has touchdowns on each of their 2 possessions so far. So 1:14 to go. Talawanda with Harvey and 3 running backs behind him. It's going to be Cummings with following all those blockers to the left side. He tried to cut back on Grogan, but could not, who spun him down. But it's still a first down for Cummings. Out to the 49, a 10-yard run. 1st and 10, under a minute to go. Clock stops just to reset the chains, and once those are set, it'll start running again, and that is what it is doing now. It is running. Harvey takes a snap. Cummings again, up the middle to the left side, keeps his feet, and is spun down. It looks like they are going to give him first down. Just got to the line to gain, a 10-yard gain again for Cummings, down to the 41. And based on the fact Talawanda is going to call a timeout with 37 seconds left as they head to the sideline. 39 seconds remaining. Talawanda, 1 timeout remaining. They have made it to the Sycamore 41-yard line behind the running of Cummings. Now Cummings is at quarterback here. He runs out to the right, cuts back inside, and wow, flying up to make that tackle. Number 18 for Sycamore. 1-yard gain, and that will cause Talawanda to take their final timeout of the half. And that tackle looks like Theodore Ray came streaming up there to stop Cummings after a 1-yard gain. So it'll be 2nd and 9, Sycamore. Talawanda out of timeouts. 31 seconds remaining, so 1 or 2 plays really remaining. If they stay inbounds, they can milk a few more plays out. If they throw incomplete pass or run out of bounds, they'll stop temporarily for a first down, so that might help them get 1 more play out too, if they can pick up first downs. But they're still 40 yards from the end zone and down by 8. And they will also be Sycamore ball to start the second half. So Talawanda would really like to get some points out of this drive here before the half runs out. As they break the huddle, their coach has them fully prepared for this second down play, 2nd and 9. RV at quarterback. Cummings at running back with Clausen to block for him. Wee at one end and Haas, I think that is at the other. So there is another handoff to Cummings. He is spun around by Scruggs, gets out of that, but that held him up long enough for the rest of the Sycamore defense to get there, including, as usual, Jack Grimm. Spun down at the 45, a 5-yard loss. 10 seconds, under 10 seconds. Talawanda just has to get the line quick and run a play, whatever play that is. Harvey is going to hand off to Cummings. He's along the left side, down the sideline. Oh, he is tripped up by Chapman, and that's going to bring us to halftime. He is stopped well short of the end zone, and at half, it is Sycamore 14, Talawanda 6. So we are here for the second half here in the 3rd grade division of the Bearcat bracket Gcyfl playoffs. Sycamore leading 14-6, and with the ball to start. Welsh with the handoff and cutting upfield, and finally stopped is Chris Grogan. Getting a nice 7 or 8 yard gain up to the 43-yard line. Call it 8. Good job by Sycamore getting to a good start this half. Want to give some credit to Elliot Chapman as well. He made some nice stops at the end of the half for the Sycamore defense, including that one at the end that stopped the Talawanda drive and kept this a 14-6 game. So Sycamore looking to add to that lead here. Amir Scruggs in the backfield with Welsh, who follows Scruggs and works his way forward, not quite for the first down, maybe a yard short. Connor Ensor helps bring him down. The 44, 3rd and 1 for Sycamore, if even that, maybe even half a yard to go for the first down, this opening possession of the second half. Sycamore 2 for 2 so far in scoring. First drive ended with a 21-yard touchdown pass from Graham Welsh to Lucas Boob, and the second drive ended with a 21-yard touchdown run by Christopher Grogan. So now facing a 3rd and 1. They have Grogan in the shotgun, and there's a flag before the snap. There's some movement on the Sycamore side of things. So that's going to move back, make it a 3rd and 6 for Sycamore from the 39. Fires up this Talawanda sideline. The stands, Talawanda, the home team here at Sycamore, as they are the 2 seed. Sycamore comes in as the number 5 seed. Sycamore looking for pull off our first upset by seed so far. We've had a 1 beat a 3 and a 4 beat a 6 in the first 2 games. So this will be Welsh taking the snap. Randolph, and now Krudop has it. He's rushing around the left side. Gets by Cummins. Gets the edge and the first down. I think he did step out of bounds. Wellhaus managed to force him out of bounds, but not before a first down run. A little trickery by Sycamore. Turning to Tatum Crudup on the reverse. Down to the 44-yard line. The 1st and 10 for Sycamore. So 17, I think we picked up 17 on that play. on 3rd and 6. So it'll be Scruggs with the carry to the left side, pulling away, still on his feet, and just tripped up by Chase Miller. So Scruggs with another first down for Sycamore, down to the 31-yard line, a 13-yard pickup. Sycamore offense picking up big yards these last two games, 30 yards in total. They were at their own 39. Now they're at the Talawanda 31. So the Aviators almost to the 21-yard line, which was where they scored both their touchdowns from. This will be Grogan by himself with receivers out to the right. He heads to the right. Receivers become blockers. Grogan on his way, cuts back, ball comes out, and Scruggs is there to follow in it. Lots of bean bags. Those aren't flags, those are bean bags, just to mark where the fumble occurred. So the Aviators recover the fumble at the Talawanda 24. Do gain 7 yards out of the play. Makes it 2nd and 3. Over half of the quarter gone already. It's all been Sycamore. They've had the possession since the start of the half. Leading 14-6. Well, low snap with a pass. Oh! Who just cannot haul it in. It looks like if he had been able to hang on, he might have had a chance of making it, although there were a couple of Talawanda defenders who had a chance at stopping him short of the end zone. 3rd and 3 for Sycamore. Sure they'll go for this if they don't get it. So 2 opportunities from here. And Welsh looks back one last time. The Aviators have 3 out to the left. Blocker on the right. Welsh hands it off to Grogan, who heads to the right and ahead for the first down inside the 20-yard line. Miller among those on the stop, along with Fields for Talawanda. So the run was down to the 17-yard line, a 7-yard pickup on 3rd and 3. So under 3 minutes remaining. Sycamore still with the ball in this opening possession of the second half. Looking to take control of this game. Welsh with Scruggs by his side. It is Scruggs with the handoff up the middle. Miller brings him down. But not before he gets down to about the 12-yard line, a 5-yard pickup. 2nd and 5 for the Aviators. They continue to let this clock run. Used up over 6 minutes of the third quarter clock. Talawanda still waiting to get their offense on the field. So Welsh will take the snap, hand it off. Scruggs to the left side again. Met over there by Haddix Valentine. And the run gets down to about the 11. Just 1 yard on that play. Makes it 3rd and 4. Sycamore breaks huddle, 3rd and 4. Again, 3 receivers out to the left as they've been staying relatively in the middle of this field on this drive. Welsh trying to draw Talawanda offsides. Now he just settles for, I believe, a timeout by Sycamore. So 54 seconds left in the quarter. Timeout, Sycamore. So there are 54 seconds left. Still the opening drive of the second half. Sycamore has taken over 7 minutes off the clock. They face a 3rd and 4 here, leading 14-6. They're going with Grogan at quarterback and Scruggs at running back. It'll be Grogan taking the low snap, heading to left, sprinting towards the end zone, and Christopher Grogan is in for an 11-yard Sycamore touchdown, extending that lead with 47 seconds.
All right.
So Grogan, the 11-yard touchdown run with under a minute remaining, 47 seconds to be exact. Sycamore up 20-6. They're 2 for 2 on their first 2 conversions. This is number 3. Will be with Welsh running to the right. He will. Oh, the ball comes out, and they fall on it in the end zone. Grogan is there for the conversion as the Aviators recover in the end zone for the 2 points, or the 1 point, and Sycamore's lead is now 21-6. Sycamore, the number 5 seed, up 21-6 on second-seeded Talawanda. It's the first of not only 2 Talawanda teams. They're playing in the next game, the 4th grade game. There'll actually be another Sycamore team. They play in the final game, the 6th grade game. Sycamore Green will be in that one. And again, they will be the visiting team, just like this 3rd grade, 5th seeded Sycamore team is here today against the 2nd seed Talawanda. But Talawanda facing a tall order, down 21-6 with 47 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. They will start at their own 35, as all possessions do after a score. So the first we'll see of the Talawanda offense of the second half. Chris Cummins at quarterback. He runs off to the right. Beiscom with the block. Cummins stays on his feet. Spun around, and Welsh brings him down. So about a 5-yard run out to the 40. Talawanda will huddle up. There's about 30 seconds, under 30 seconds left in the quarter. So maybe one more play for the Braves in this 3rd quarter as they try to launch a comeback, trailing 21-6. Cummins still at quarterback. Ball slips out of his hands, picks it back up. He tried to work his way back to the left, but is not going to get very far. Back to the original line of scrimmage, and that'll be the end of the 3rd quarter. Sycamore leading 21-6 on Talawanda. So 1 quarter remaining. Sycamore with a 21-6 lead. Talawanda facing a 3rd and 5 from their own 40. Looking to mount a comeback here and avoid what would be an upset. Sycamore coming in as the 5 seed, Talawanda the 2 seed. Both teams doing a great job getting to this championship game. Cummins spins out of 1 tackle, throws back across, and the pass is broken up. by Gillespie for Sycamore. It'll be a 4th and 5 for Talawanda. Malachi Gillespie in on the stop or on the breakup. So Talawanda looks like they are going to go for this, as there's just 7:54 left of the game. Who knows how many more possessions left for them. So they're going to go for it on 4th and 5 from their own 40-yard line. Cummins again at quarterback. He's got 3 guys to the right, and or the left rather. That's where he heads. He's trying to get through, stay up, and they're going to blow this play dead. He was surrounded by Wysong and Grogan had him there, and it's going to be a loss of 5 on the play. And Sycamore is going to take over. Give credit to James Wysong and Christopher Grogan on combining for that stop with 7:45 remaining. Sycamore will have it at the Talawanda 35. 1st and 10, 7:45 remaining. Already up 21-6. And a chance to really put this game away. If they can add another touchdown. They've already scored on they scored on 2 touchdown runs by Christopher Grogan and a touchdown pass from Graham Welsh to Lucas Goob. So Sycamore will break the huddle. They're 3 for 3 on scoring. Actually, they've yet to been stopped. Welsh with new running back here. Just a short gain up to the right side. So that was a short gain. Judah Hull with the 2-yard pickup for Sycamore. 2nd and 8, and just as importantly, really at this point, gets that clock rolling. That's what Sycamore is looking for. They're comfortably ahead 21-6. And the more they can keep that clock running, the sooner they can celebrate a championship, it would seem, here in the Bearcat bracket. Welsh with Grogan, who fakes the handoff. Grogan's got plenty of room on the right side. He is going to go in for the 33-yard touchdown, his 3rd touchdown run of the game. Christopher Grogan extends this lead with 6:48 left. Sycamore with a little misdirection. They fake the handoff they do the handoff to the right, fake the reverse, and Grogan keeps himself. Had plenty of room down that right side for the touchdown. He scored on runs of 21, 11, and now 33 yards. 6:48 remaining. Sycamore up 27-6. Looking to add on. They are not only are they 3 for 3 on their, or rather 4 for 4 on their touchdown drives. They're now trying to go 4 for 4 on their conversion attempts. It is going to be a pass, and it is going to be no good, incomplete. And so it'll remain 27-6 Sycamore with 6:49 left in the game. So 6:49 to go here. Sycamore in control, 27-6. Talawanda with the ball, and they will hand it off to, I believe it's Clausen who got the carry. Yeah, that's Carter Clausen. This drive for Talawanda, a 2-yard pickup. 2nd and 2, I would say. The Braves to the line. Harvey fakes the handoff. Cummins has it on the right side. Slipped through a tackle. Slipped through another one. Back to the left. Still on his feet. And finally brought down by Jack Grimm. But not before he gets into Sycamore territory, down to the 49-yard line. A 14-yard run by Chris Cummins. Put a little life back in this Talawanda sideline. They're looking to just at least, at the very least, cut into this lead to start with, and then see what happens. Sycamore up 27-6 with 5:40 and counting on the clock. 4th quarter. Harvey will give it to Cummins. He throws it, and his pass is incomplete for Valentine. So a little bit of trickery going on in the Talawanda side of things. Cummins is undoubtedly attracting the attention at Sycamore defense for good reason, but he just could not make the connection with Valentine. Sycamore did a good job of covering that as well. I would have gained a few yards, but not a touchdown or a big gainer as Talawanda was probably hoping for. So Harvey takes a snap, fakes the handoff. Now he rolls out to the right. He cuts in, and Wysong is there to bring him with help from Welsh, who just shoves him down. So that was Owen Harvey, the quarterback, keeping himself, picking up 4 yards. Brings up 3rd and 6. Down to the Sycamore 45-yard line. So Brave break the huddle here. The standard 2 fullback and running back behind Harvey. And there's some movement before the snap. And that's going to be a false start on Talawanda. Moving back to the 50. Make this 3rd and 11. Under 5 minutes remaining. As let's see what the Brave have here. Haven't seen too much passing from them, but they need to do that here. With a few trick plays this this possession. This one is going to be passed. Harvey floats it, and it is picked off by Grogan. Hauls it in. Christopher Grogan have himself a big day. 3 touchdown runs, and now add to that with an interception with 4:22 remaining. Sycamore already up 21-6, or 27-6, up by 21. So 4:22 remaining. Grogan's knee was down at the 45. That's where he picked it off. Had to go to a knee to secure the catch. So no opportunity to return it. But I don't think Sycamore minds, as this gives them an opportunity to run off more of this 4:22 in the final game of the day, or the final game of the 3rd grade division. This is actually the 3rd of 7 games here at Sycamore. This is the final day of the season for the Gcyfl. The season started back in August. And here in November, we will be wrapping things up November 2nd. So Sycamore with 2 running backs on either side of Welsh. It'll be Hull who gets it. steps through a couple tacklers and is finally brought down. So it is a gain, got out to about the 48-yard line. Give him 3 on that and gets that clock moving for Sycamore. So that was Hatfield who made that tackle for Talawanda. So again, Sycamore is bringing 2 running backs. Just keep this clock running. Scruggs gets the handoff to the left side. Gets inside the stay in bounds. Coming, pulls him down inside Talawanda territory. He's down to the 48-yard line. 4-yard gain makes it 3rd and 3 for Sycamore. After this next snap, there will be under 3 minutes remaining in the game. Sycamore looking to get 1 more first down, keep this clock running, and might be able to just kneel it out after that, depending on how long everything takes. So here we have Holt as the running back for Welsh. 2 receivers. It'll be, oh, the snap goes over Welsh's head. He recovers it, keeping this play live. And Hatfield is going to bring him down in the backfield for a big loss. So Talawanda might be able to get the ball back here. Still just over 2 minutes. It'll be under 2 minutes after this play. Big play by Jesse Hatfield. Back at the 37 of Sycamore. About a 15-yard loss on that play. Sycamore, I think, is going to take as much time as they can before they declare the punt. And officials just waiting for the word, so they're going to call the timeout with 1:38. Punt it, and that's going to run off 15 more seconds. So Talawanda gets it back. There'll be 1:33 on the clock. They'll move the ball 25 yards downfield to the Talawanda 40. Well, actually, 1:23 on the clock. Yes, Talawanda has it at their own 40. One last drive, most likely. Sycamore up 27-6, looking to secure the Bearcat championship of the 3rd grade division here, the Gcyfl playoffs. The teams have all been divided up based on competitive balance into the various brackets. And that's why we've been seeing some very competitive playoff games throughout the postseason. So Cummins with a run to the right. Spun down finally by Lucas Boob. And a timeout by Talawanda. So they gained 2 yards on that play. 2nd and 8, 1:15 on the clock as Talawanda takes the timeout. They still have 2 remaining, and it looks like they are going to be taking them. The next Talawanda team warming up on the sidelines. That's the 4th graders. They will take on Hamilton, which should be a good matchup. I think Hamilton might be on their way over here as we speak. So, got a man in motion, Miller in motion, back the other way. Oh, the snap goes through Cummings' legs. He does get it, but he's quickly brought down. So that was Tatum Credit with the tackle for loss back at the 35. 7-yard loss. 3rd and 15. A minute to go. There's a pass out to number 11, Jacob Stitzinger, with a short pickup on the complete pass from Cummins. Out to the 38, 3-yard gain. Under 30 seconds remaining. 4th and 12 for Talawanda. Could be their last offensive play of the game if they don't get 12 yards. Cummins runs to the right. He's got a block. He's got a chance to get the first down. He's got the first down, and he's got more. And Ethan Scruggs finally, Amir Scruggs rather, brings him down inside the 30-yard line with 5 seconds remaining. Down to the 29, a 33-yard gain, but that is going to be the final play of the game as time runs out, and Sycamore comes away with a championship in the 3rd grade division of the Bearcat bracket. Final score, Sycamore 27, Talawanda 6.
Nobody. Who can take my place? Nobody. Who got something to say? Everybody. Who gon' say it to my face? Nobody. Who gon' take this case for me? Nobody. My bills late. Who gon' pay them for me? Nobody. If I'm down bad stuck, who gon' be there for me? Nobody. How I know? Cause I was down bad and ain't see nobody.